So you're pretty good at a lot of things, right? But you're not truly great at any one of them. You can pick up a new skill faster than most. You can hold a decent conversation about almost anything. At work, you can jump between different projects and contribute. But when you look at the people getting the big wins, they're all specialists. The coding genius, the star athlete, the marketing guru. And you're stuck somewhere in the middle, a jack of all trades and a master of, well, none. If you've ever felt that way, I want you to know that feeling isn't just in your head. It's the uncomfortable truth of being spread a little too thin. But it's also the key to unlocking your greatest strength, but only if you make one crucial shift in how you see yourself. Let's be real. Our world worships the specialist. From the time we're kids, everyone asks, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" The expectation is you'll pick one thing, go deep and become an expert in it. The whole career ladder is built for specialists. The promotions, the money, the recognition, it all goes to people with deep, narrow knowledge. Meanwhile, you feel like you're making an inch of progress in a dozen different directions, while they're going miles in just one. This creates a special kind of anxiety, doesn't it? You see all your potential scattered across different interests, and you worry that it's too diluted to ever add up to anything real. It can feel like you're being left behind by a world that only wants focused expertise. Your broad skill set can start to feel less like an asset and more like a curse, holding you back from ever achieving true mastery. Now, what if I told you that this entire feeling, this entire anxiety, is based on a misunderstanding? It comes from a phrase we've all heard, a phrase that's been weaponized as an insult for centuries. A jack of all trades is a master of none. We hear that, and we immediately think failure or mediocrity. But that's because we've only been told half the story. The complete original saying is actually, a jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. Let that sink in for a second. Oftentimes better than a master of one. The very phrase used to criticize people like us was originally meant as a compliment. It suggests that having a breadth of skills is actually a strategic advantage. This isn't just some fun historical fact. It's a fundamental shift in perspective. In a world that's getting more complex and changing faster than ever, the ability to see the big picture is becoming way more valuable than knowing every detail about one tiny piece of it. Here is the one shift in thinking you need to make. Stop seeing yourself as a generalist and start seeing yourself as a synthesizer. What's the difference? A generalist passively collects skills like stamps in a book. A synthesizer actively combines them to create something totally new. Your real power isn't in any single skill you have. It's in the unique way you can blend them together. Think about it. Specialists often see problems through one, very narrow lens. But a synthesizer can connect ideas from completely different fields to find solutions no one else sees. A graphic designer who also understands psychology can create visuals that are incredibly persuasive. A manager who knows a little bit of code can lead an engineering team way more effectively. This is your advantage. You can spot patterns across different domains and create real innovation at the intersections. History's greatest innovators, from Leonardo da Vinci to Steve Jobs, were synthesizers. They didn't just have multiple interests, they wove them together. Your versatility isn't a weakness, it's the raw material for innovation. The goal isn't to become a master of one thing. It's to become irreplaceable for your unique combination of skills. So how do we make this practical? How do you actually do this? It starts with being intentional. First, let's get everything out on the table. Grab a piece of paper and write down the top 3 to 5 skills you feel you're average at. No judgment. Maybe it's public speaking, data analysis, and creative writing. Just list them out. Second, find the connections. Look at your list and ask yourself, how can these things work together? Using our example, you could use your data analysis skills to find a hidden, compelling story in a spreadsheet. Then, use your writing skills to craft that story. And finally, use your public speaking skills to deliver it in a presentation that actually moves people. A specialist might only do one of those things. You can do all three. You can be the person who bridges the gap between teams and makes complex ideas understandable for everyone. Third, and this is the most important part, apply it. Find a project, at work, on the side, anywhere, where you can deliberately use a mix of your skills. This is how you go from having a random collection of hobbies to building a portfolio of unique abilities. This is where you stop feeling average. Okay, don't just click away and forget this. Take a second right now and actually think about your skills. Then, drop a comment below with 2 or 3 of your average skills and one quick idea for how you could combine them. Seriously, I bet the comment section is going to be filled with some of the most innovative ideas you've ever seen, because they'll be coming from people just like you. The fear of being average is powerful, but it's a fear that comes from playing a game that was never designed for you. You are not meant to be a specialist. Your path isn't about digging one deep, narrow tunnel. It's about building bridges between different worlds of knowledge. Your versatility is not a bug. It is your defining feature. So embrace it. Synthesize your skills, and you won't be average at everything. You'll be exceptional at the unique combination of things that only you can do. You'll be the one who sees the whole picture, solves the problems no one else can, and leads the way forward.